here again, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon MMO. If you missed the last episode, basically, we took on Pure City, we beat Brock, we got our first badge, which you see in a nice little overlay I have on the screen for you, and we made our way through Mount Moon. We kind of burned through there rather quickly. The Pokemon we have is Mankey, level 16, and Charmeleon, who just evolved, also level 16. So we're here in Cerulean City. The second gym here is going to be Misty, who is a water trainer, and has roughly, I think, level 20 and level 21, a Star Unit, Starmie. They're pretty powerful, and Charmeleon is also pretty weak here. So what we're going to do for this episode is we're going to do a little bit of training. I'm going to do a little Poke shoutcasting, if you will, by taking on the people on this bridge, and the first person we're going to go up against is Gary, our rival. I actually completely forgot he was there, and you're still struggling along back here. I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of Pokemon, and strong and smart Pokemon. Let me see what you caught in yours. Let's plays. Gary is always just so conceited. All my Pokemon are so strong and so smart, and I'm just so much better than you. How much has he got? He's got 4 of them. Damn, and they're higher levels than mine, so this is going to be difficult. So fighting, I don't think can hit flying. I'm not positive, so we're going to try Mega Punch on old Pidgeotto here, who's going to nail me with a quick attack to start. I'm going to Mega Punch it. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Now we're going to try Mega Kick. I'm wondering if Mega Kick does more damage than Mega Punch, and Mankey's down already. This is not good. Charmeleon is going to come on out, and crap, this is bad. It's bad. We're going to try an Ember. This Pidgeotto is ridiculously fast and powerful. I don't know how we're supposed to beat it. I really don't. I wonder if I have a revive. I think I do. I think I have a revive in my bag, and if I use revive, I can bring back Mankey, and Mankey's gonna be pretty key to taking out that War Turtle that is just gonna destroy Charmeleon if it gets the chance. So, oh, he sent out an Abra. That's perfect. Abra can do nothing but teleport, if I remember right. So let's revive Mankey. I think Abra's going to sit here and use Teleport. Teleport doesn't work in battle. What Teleport does is, if you're like out in the middle of nowhere, you have Abra use Teleport, then it'll take you back to the most recent Pokemon Center you've actually been to, which is a nice thing, but doesn't really help in battling, per se. So you keep on using your Teleport. Charmeleon is going to just take you out with an Ember, while Mankey is fully revived and has full health now thanks to Revive and thanks to my potion. So that all works out great, and Ember's just going to sit here and keep using Teleport, which that's the road you take when you decide to try and get an Abra, because Abra, once it evolves into Kadabra or even Alakazam, is one of the best Pokemon in the game. But Abra himself just learns Teleport and doesn't really do a whole lot, and it's really hard to train him up because you're switching back and forth different Pokemon to take his place, and it just really isn't very fun to raise. I highly suggest waiting until like a way later level in the game, like way later, like when you're facing like level 30s, then you go catch a low-leveled Abra, right? You put him out there, and then you just kind of switch him out, and then he'll be getting tons of XP for having your other Pokemon actually taking out the level 30 Pokemon, and Abra gets a bunch of XP, Abra evolves into Kadabra, then all of a sudden, Kadabra can, hold his own. So, probably the best way to raise an Abra, which Abra's a neat one. I was considering having Abra as my Psychic Pokemon, but I have a better idea for who I want to have as my Psychic type during this playthrough of Pokemon MMO, so you'll be seeing that once we actually find one. I'm not going to tell you who it is, alright? You can go ahead and guess in the comments. I'm not telling you who it is. I'm going to give you a hint. It's not Hypno, it's not Gengar, and it's not Alakazam. So, we're going to get a different Psychic type. One you may not expect. Okay, so Charmeleon's next to dead. Squirtle's coming out. What we're going to do is we're going to switch out Mankey. Hopefully Mankey can take on this Squirtle, which Squirtle is over leveled. He evolves at level 16. Poor Gary. You and your horrible training. I'm telling you what. Alright, so let's try Mega Kick. It's inaccurate, but if I hit it... Oh, and that didn't do nearly any damage at all, did it? Oh, Mankey, you poor guy. Let's try Cry Chop then, see how much that does. Cry Chop does decent damage, but not nearly as much as I was hoping. Alright, so I can probably take one more hit before I need to actually use... Ooh, a critical hit! Take it in! My idea, I was going to have Mankey take one more hit. He'd be really low in hit points. I was going to use a potion on him. That way he could take a couple more water gun attacks. But no, he got a critical hit on his Karate Chop. Down goes Squirrel. Down goes Gary. And Charmeleon's going to get a little bit of XP as well. And look at that there. We won. We're going to get some money. It's a good thing. Good, great, grand. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and they showed me some rare Pokemon, yada yada yada. I think everyone, not all people, but I think a lot of people know what happens when we go meet, what do you come back for? Oh yeah, right, I feel sorry for you. No, really, you're always plotting behind me. So here, let me give you a little present as a favor. A chatty gossip like you. This thing's perfect. Don't expect it. Or I don't need it because I don't give a hoot about others. Alright, this time I'm really gone. Smell you later. So he gave me like this thing, that like this like phone thing that, I don't know, I always thought was rather silly. It's for like calling other trainers and stuff, and it's always NPC trainers. It's not even like people you actually want to go up against, so kind of pointless for me. And I just realized we have this whole episode so far, we haven't had our Pokemon following us. We're gonna have Mankey following us because it's gonna be up to Mankey to be able to take out Misty and hopefully, you know, win us our second badge. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up here. What would you call this? Is this called Nugget Bridge? I have a feeling it's called Nugget Bridge. That, or it's called like the Trainer Bridge. There's 5 trainers on here. If you defeat all 5 of them, you go up to the top. The guy at the very top will give you a nugget, and a nugget is worth $5,000, and you can sell that at shops and whatnot. I don't think you can sell it as of now because PokeMMO hasn't been, for whatever reason yet, updated to allow you to actually, you know, sell items at a Pokemart, which is sad because, you know, on my other account, you know, obviously I'm playing on Nero's Let's Plays, that's the name of my character. When I play on NerosCinema, which is the first character I ever made on this game, I've beaten the Elite Four, I'm pretty far in. I have like 10 nuggets and like, you know, 10 Stardust. I have all the like big pearls, small pearls, whatever's, big mushrooms, small mushrooms. I have all these things that are like I could sell for lots of money and put that money towards like buying proteins or buying carbos or whatever. And it's all just a giant waste of time. They're just sitting there in my inventory because for a reason they haven't updated this game yet to the point where you can actually sell items at the Pokemart, which I don't know. But I realize we're facing a level 10 Weedle. It's only level 10. This is a little tiny little Weedle that isn't doing a whole lot to anybody. And I guess it's just not easy. Like, ooh, a Metapod. There we go. It's level 10, but at least he's an evolution, and evolved Pokemon actually give you more XP for taking them out as compared to, you know, see Metapod. A Metapod level 10, you'll get more XP for beating that than you would for being a Caterpie, which is the pre-evolution of Metapod. If you were to be a Caterpie level 10, you know, you get more XP for taking out evolved Pokemon. So, hey, Mankey's just hit level 17, and he didn't learn anything. But we have a Kakuna, which is not great. I mean, but it's going to be decent XP. I think progressively as we go up this bridge, each individual trainer is going to have stronger Pokemon. At least hopefully. At least that's the hope. Because all these level 10s isn't exactly helping me level up any. So let's take on this chick here. Let's do some shout casting. I'm second. Now it's serious. You know it's serious when the bars come across the screen right there, letting you know there's a big battle. You get that racing music. So we're going against. You have level 12s. You freaking wimpy ass, freaking Pidgey. I'm just gonna Mega Punch you to death. How about that? And I wish Mankey was strong enough to the point where he could like take all these guys out in just like one hit, you know, just one crack, they're down, and we can just burn through this entire bridge, get this bridge over with, get our Pokemon up to a decent level, and just move on from there and go take on Misty in the next episode. But it doesn't look like that's gonna be happening, solely for the fact that this is gonna take for freaking ever, man. So many freaking Pokemon here, and I can't just take them all out in one hit, and they have to sit there and hit me with their stupid sand attack, making it so I can't hit half my moves. Gobble, 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 gobble. There we go. We finally hit one. Now we have to hit another Mega Punch. Mega Punch, Mega Kick do probably the same damage. Cry Chop. I wonder if Cry Chop's more accurate, right? Yeah, see, I hit that. Oh, wow. That Cry Chop did next to nothing in terms of damage, isn't it? Well, I guess there's nothing to do besides try another Cry Chop, where hopefully that will do something. There we go. Down goes Oddish. And I think I've got one Pokemon left, and it's a Bellsprout. A little Bellsprout. I've always found Bellsprouts to be like one of the worthless Pokemon that no one ever gets. You know, you think of Paris. You know, the little what is Paris? What? It's a bug. It's an insect. I can't think of what it is. Like, little Paris. You know, Paris and Parasect. Those little tiny little insect-looking things, little gross-looking things. No one likes those. No one ever gets those, right? You look at Bellsprout, turns into Weeping Bell, turns into Victory Bell. Who has a Victory Bell? Anybody? No, nobody. Nobody chooses that. Another thing goes for Oddish. Who gets Oddish and then evolves it into Oddish, then into a Gloom, then into a Vileplume? Nobody does that either. That's all just nobody. There's a lot of Pokemon in the first generation, probably all generations. I'm not entirely like up to date with all the new generation stuff, but there's a lot of people that there's a lot of Pokemon here that people just don't use. That just kind of the swing of things. Although I will say this, I beat Pokemon Black on my brother's DS just for the sake of playing it, and I can't for the life of me remember what any of the Pokemon were. I think I had an electric spider. If you guys know in the comments, Tarantula. It was an electric spider. It was a big yellow and blue spider, and it was awesome looking. I don't even know if that's a good Pokemon. I don't. It looked cool, and it learned some electric moves, and it was a big electric tarantula, and it was awesome. Therefore, I decided I'm going to get this thing. I'm trying to remember what the other ones were. Was Piplup in Pokemon Black? Piplup, he turns into like this giant penguin thing. I think I had that. I can't remember any of that. Mankey goes down, but I'm half paying attention, to be honest. These trainers are ridiculously weak. I'm gonna run down. After we take out Ekans here. Thought Ember would do more than that. But after we take out Ekans here, I'm gonna make a quick run back down to the Pokemon Center. I think we've still got 2 battles left to go, and once we get done with those 2 battles, we'll be done with this bridge. There's also a bunch of extra trainers up top here if you want to make our way all the way up to Bill's little cottage up here by the water. But yeah, there's a lot of training to happen. Let's go, Mankey. I love how Mankey's fainted, but yeah, he's still following me. Run, Mankey. We gotta get you back to safety. Back to your Pokemon Center. We run in here. Run, Mankey. Alright, there we go. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like to hear your Pokemon back to perfect health? No, I prefer them injured. I seen a meme of that. If you just type in Pokemon memes like on Google, you'll find some funny stuff. There's one of like Nurse showing. He's like, "Hello, would you like us to take your injured Pokemon?" Then there's like at the bottom like this stupid face, and it's like, "No, I prefer them injured." Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, number 4, getting tired? Well, not really, considering I was just at the Pokemon Center and my Pokemon are pretty good to go. Even though you look strikingly similar to the girl down the bridge here. I wonder if they're twins? They look a lot alike. For 10-year-olds, they're wearing an awful short skirt as well. I'm not entirely positive what they intended for that. And holy crap, Mankey's weak against Nidoran. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch out for Charmeleon. We're gonna start doing some Poke Shout casting here, and he's gonna use Leer. Oh no, he's gonna lower my defense, making me more vulnerable to physical attacks. Oh no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and Ember it. I'm gonna shoot it with fire. We'll see how tough Nidoran is there. He's gonna use Focus Energy. He's gonna get his attack up, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna use Ember again and knock out said Nidoran, because Nidoran's weak sauce. Although when Nidoran evolves into Nidorino and then evolves into Nidoking, whew, that's good stuff right there. And Charmeleon hit level 18, which is also good stuff. I don't know though. I don't think Mankey is strong enough on its own to take out Starmie. If you guys know anything about Generation 1, is that if you don't have like Bulbasaur as your starter, then Misty's Starmie is ridiculously strong. It's almost comparable to like if you played Silver or Gold. It's like comparable to like trying to go up against Whitney's Miltank. It's just ridiculous. It's definitely one of the stronger Pokemon out of the gyms. And if you're under leveled, you're gonna have some difficulty. You're actually gonna have a lot of difficulty. Ooh, Mankey versus Mankey, same levels, except he has more health. But I probably know better moves, so let's try Mega Punch, which took him down half. One hit out of his Karate Chop takes down. Oh, that's an awful strong Mankey he's got there. And Ember apparently almost knocked him out, but not all the way. Hell with his scratch. There goes that. Charmeleon gets all the XP instead of Mankey, which is the opposite of what I want to happen. I'm trying to get Mankey to get as much XP as possible. So we're just going to run back down to the freaking Pokemon Center because Mankey's a little wuss that keeps getting knocked out. You wait though. When Mankey turns into Primeape, oh, it's going to be all over. I love Primeape. Primeape's a beast. If you actually watch the anime, like the animated cartoon series of Pokemon, I watched it a ton as a kid. There was an episode where they were at like this Pokemon fighting contest thing. There was like Hitmonlees and Hitmonchans and Primeapes and Machokes, and it was a really cool episode. And they had Ash had a Primeape, and it was really neat. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize, and I received a nugget from the mystery trainer. By the way, would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you, join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. There's also a meme of that part right there where they keep asking all that stuff and everyone's like, I want to be in Team Rocket. The game makes you say no, basically. But I don't know. If I want a Team Rocket uniform, I could get that from Celadon City. So let's see here, Mankey. Yeah, hit this here Mega Punch. You have to hit it. Oh, that's some good damage right there. There you go. While meanwhile, Ekans is going to use Leer, which is laughable, because he's going to be knocked out the next move anyway. take a Cry Chop. Down goes Ekans. Get some nice XP for Mankey. They have one more Pokemon, and it's a Zubat. Of all badass Pokemon, he chooses a Zubat because there's not 10 million of those in every single cave you walk into. Although, if you've caught last episode of the Pokemon MMO playthrough, we actually made through the entirety of Mount Moon, and we really didn't run into a whole lot of Zubats. And Mankey still hits his Cry Chop even though he's confused. And down goes Zubat. Up goes XP for Mankey, which is freaking awesome. And what level are we? Still the same. With your ability, you become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity. Don't let this chance go to waste. Screw you. You and your mama, your Team Rocket. Hey, there's a Kadabra! This guy right here with the hat. Hold on, I'm gonna go down and look at him. TM45, I'll check what that is here in a moment. But look, it's a Kadabra. The guy's got a Kadabra. I have a Mankey. He has a Kadabra. Alright, I want to check out what TM45 is. If I remember right, it's nothing really that big, but still want to find out nonetheless. And, Team Attract. Whew, just what I want. Hey, this guy's got an Abra following him around. He's trying to raise up his Abra. That's what I was talking about earlier in the episode. You have to go on that grind where you're sitting there trying to take out all these Pokemon with an Abra that can't even do a single move. But once it turns into a Kadabra, which is what this guy's got right here, I'm trying to follow him. If you make a Kadabra, Kadabra's a beast. Kadabra is an animal. I'm trying to think. I think fighting is good against rocks. We're going to go up against this big, huge, burly mountain man here. This is mainly going to be a training episode. Some people really enjoy like the training aspect when you go up against people. A lot of times I'll do like off-camera training if I need to. And right now it's actually this is a fighting type versus a fighting type. So we're going to go Mega Punch. Are you noticing? I like Mega Punch. It's pretty good. Or try Mega Kick since Mega Punch missed. There we go. And he's going to try a low kick, which did a ridiculous amount of damage considering Mankey doesn't weigh a whole lot. And that's what low kick does. Low kick damage goes up depending on how much a Pokemon weighs. And apparently Mankey weighs a lot. He looks like he weighs 5 pounds. Either way, he sends out Geodude, and we're going to see if Cry Chop is good against him. I think it is. Yes, so fighting is good against rock. If you picture like trying to, carve a rock with your hand or something like that. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but fighting is good against rock, which you would think it'd be the opposite, but that's how it goes. Mankey's about to level up, I think, and Mankey he just hit level 19. If we can get Mankey up to level 20, I think I'd be a rather happy camper. I think that would make taking on the Cerulean City gym slightly easier. We're going to take on this hiker down here as well. Oh, you're going to see Bill? First, we battle. Goodness. There's a lot of hikers actually up here, which I like them. They typically have either Machop or rock types, which they'll have like an Onix, a Geodude, or Machops. That's like basically the only kinds they have. Let's try a Cry Chop and old Onix, see how much damage it does. Not a whole lot. That rock throw is probably going to knock me out. Okay, it did like next to nothing. I like it. Hit him with another one, and it's a critical hit, which means Mankey's going to take out Onix in one hit, which is awesome. And damn, that's a lot of XP. Awesome, 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 awesome. Now we need to... Where's my bag? I need to hit the bag. I need to grab some potions here. Do I even have any potions? Oh, here's a potion. I also have a rare candy. I just realized that. So when Mankey... Wait, did I not use my potion? I'm sorry, did I screw up right there? I don't know, I did, but Mankey has a lot more hit points than I thought I did. So when Mankey levels up, I should say, not evolves. When Mankey levels up and actually goes ahead and hits level 20, I think he's level 19 right now, then at the moment he hits that, I'll give him a rare candy as well, bump him up to level 21. All of a sudden Mankey is a lot stronger than he was previously. I think he's gonna have a good time taking on all these guys right here, because this guy might, if this is one of those guys, which is kind of common in Pokemon, you see it actually more frequently than you would expect, that you go up against these trainers that have like 4 or 5 of the exact same type. Like you'll go up against a hiker guy like this that has 4 Geodudes, or you'll go up against like a bird trainer guy that's got like 5 Pidgeys. You find that actually a lot more often than you think you would. And this is easy XP. Like we just take, if this guy's got 4 Geodudes, I'll just take them all out. But turns out he doesn't. Turns out he has a Machop in here, so we're gonna try a Mega Punch on Machop, which I miss. Come on, you're freaking missing all your freaking Mega Punches, sitting here getting cracked. Now you gotta hit this Mega Kick or else. And he missed again, which means he's about to get knocked out by a Cry Chop. Oh wait, he's still good. We're actually gonna switch out for Charmeleon because Mankey's pretty low on health right now. And Charmeleon's actually kind of falling behind in terms of level, so we'll see how this goes. Let's try an Ember, because Charmeleon's got some pretty good special attack. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. That low kick didn't do a whole lot. And we're going to hit him with a Metal Claw, and I should take him out, I would hope. We'll see. And down he goes with Metal Claw. There's 122 XP for that. And a Geodude to end us off. Well, before we do this, let's try this potion on Mankey. Right, we're going to try that potion up. You're going to use Rock Throw and Charmeleon, which is actually going to be really effective. And we're going to go ahead and switch out for Mankey. And Mankey's going to come in here, hopefully have enough hit points to live. And we're just going to Cry Chop him. And he used Mud Sport, so that was just stupid. So we're going to use this Cry Chop. It should take out Geodude. Mankey will get just enough XP, I think, to level up, hit level 20. And I'll use the rare candy on him, get him up to level 21. Because like I said, Mankey is going to be our sole ticket trying to beat the second gym. And Charmeleon hit level 19 as well. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. It's all good stuff. Everything's going pretty smoothly so far. Let's get a rare candy. Use Mankey. Mankey's now level 21. He wants to learn Focus Energy. If I hover my mouse over it, Focus Energy, the user takes a deep breath and focuses to raise its critical hit ratio. You know what? I'll get rid of Fury Swipes for that. Screw it. Fury Swipes is stupid. There's not really a whole lot of other trainers. I mean, there's a couple trainers running around here, but I was really hoping to find more rock types. Like this guy, he's gonna have like Rattatas. Watch. I had this feeling. I knew I had to battle you. This guy is he's a youngster. Usually youngsters have like Rattatas and Pidgeys. So pretty easy fights, I would say. I think we're gonna go over here. Ooh, he's got an Ekans. Way to prove me wrong, bro. But after we beat this guy, maybe we might face one more person. I'm not entirely positive. And then we'll go talk to Bill. Then we'll head back down to Cerulean, end off the episode. And next episode, we will actually take on Misty, hopefully do well, and hopefully not embarrass myself by losing against the second gym, and get our second badge. I accidentally used Focus Energy, and I love how I snap when I'm angry. But yeah, and hopefully, you know, we take on Misty. If we beat that, I don't even know where we go from there. I think from there, yeah, we head down to Vermilion City at that point, right? Yeah, head down to Vermilion City. All good stuff. It's all good stuff. This is a ground type. Isn't fighting good against ground, or is it the opposite? We're about to find out. Okay, so it didn't really do a whole lot of damage, and Mankey goes down because I wasn't paying attention to how much health Mankey had, and now Charmeleon's also about to go down. I need to use a potion. Oh no. I was just talking about how swimmingly everything was going, but now, like you kind of get in this mode. I'm sure you guys have this as well when you're playing, where you're just like taking out every single trainer like as you play, and after a while it's just like, damn, you know, this is even hard. I'm just gonna go ahead and just barely pay attention. Then you end up screwing up because of it, and hopefully I don't do that. Hopefully, yep, we took him out. Good stuff. I think we're just gonna go talk to Bill and do what Bill wants us to do, and then we'll end off the episode down in Cerulean, and I think we may just have what it takes to take on Misty and the gym. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe off camera, I'll go up here and battle a couple of these guys off camera. Cause I feel like we spent far too much time battling this episode. So, oh wait, Bill's right. It's weird because PokeMMO, things are different. Got to talk to Clefairy here. Oh yeah, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing, pal. No, who says joshing anymore? I screwed up an experiment. I got combined with a Pokemon, so how about it? Help me out here. Just wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to the PC and run the cell separation system. Alright, just let me go to the PC because apparently I know how to run a cell separation system. And now Bill's going to go flying through the teleporter and come out the other end. Or is that him right there? There he is. It's weird with PokeMMO, all these different things happening. It has to happen on everyone's screen. It's weird. Sometimes it just looks weird. But yeehaw? Did you say yeehaw? Really? Thanks, bud. I owe you one. So did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. Well, I've got to thank you. Oh, here. Maybe this will do. Here's Let's Plays received the SS ticket from Bill. The cruise ship SSN is in Vermilion City. I hear there are lots of trainers on board too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dudes, so why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. Alright, right on. So now if I actually walk out all the way and walk back in, I can actually look at his PC and look at his collection. And oh wait, oh no, it doesn't actually show it? Oh. It doesn't show it on PokeMMO. Basically it would show you Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon, which are evolutions of Eevee. And not to be confused with Eevee training, but Eevee the Pokemon. Yeah, you kind of get a glimpse of them. But then again, at this stage, I've played those games so many times. I think we all, at least any of us that actually play this game, I think we all know what like a Jolteon and a Flareon and Vaporeon all look like. So there's that. We're gonna head down here. Hey, this guy's got a Staryu. Whoa! Swift Knives has sent you. Oh, he wants to add me as a friend. That's actually a subscriber of mine. All right, I'll accept it up. Why not? Let's head down here. Jump. and hop inside. And we're going to go to the Pokemon Center, and we're going to heal up our Pokemon and end off the episode here. And I think it was a pretty good one. Nice training episode. It's always good to get a couple training episodes in here and there. And so what we got here to end off, we have a Mankey level 21. Not too bad. He's got some pretty decent moves here. Mega Punch, which does 80 damage with 85 accuracy. Whereas Mega Kick does 75 accuracy with 120 power. That explains why you only have 5 attempts at it. And we also have Charmeleon. Don't forget Charmeleon. Sitting there at level 19. He has got Growl, Scratch, Ember, and Metal Claw. So, I don't know. Pretty good. Hopefully next episode we don't embarrass ourselves when we take on Misty. So until then, this has been Nero. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Remember, any kind of rating whatsoever helps the video grow and helps my channel grow in turn. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.